Filming live from a third-story, one-bedroom apartment in North Mishawaka, Indiana, it's the Handlebar Growing Mustache Extravaganza with your host, Dave. Handlebar Mustache Show, Handlebar Mustache Show. Stash is looking great, but we can't be late for the Handlebar Mustache Show. Welcome back to year 3, day 311, take 2, Happy New Year edition. Well, I waited to post the show until I saw who won the Ohio State-Alabama game, and it was Ohio State. Now, as a Big Ten guy myself, I like to root for the Big Ten when they're in the bowl season, even though Ohio State and Michigan are, staunch rivals. It's still good to represent the Big Ten, because a lot of people say the Big Ten is down, because all the good athletes come from Florida or Texas or California. So they're not. There was a time when all the good athletes came from, Western Pennsylvania and Ohio. The Hall of Fame is in Ohio for a reason. That's kind of where the roots of the game took hold. So, anyway, it's good to see them win, I think. And then Ohio State really Oregon really stomped on Florida State, which is good, because I'm not a big fan of Florida State at all. I usually have like 5 or 6 or 7 favorite teams, which is a little different than what most people do. They put all their eggs in one basket, and then they don't drop the basket. But I like the Florida Gators myself. So you can't like the Gators and Florida State. It just wouldn't work. Even though sometimes I like Michigan and Michigan State. But mostly I've turned to that Notre Dame. Make sure they're doing okay. Which they won their bowl game, so it's nice. It's nice to be in the bowl game because you get like 3, 4, 5 weeks of practice, before the game, which is more than you usually do during the year. I mean, if you have a bye week, you get like 2 weeks to prepare. But that you can do a lot of teaching in those 4 to 5 weeks that can really help you in the next year too. So keep that in mind when you see a team that's 6-6 or 7-5 and asking why are they going to a bowl game. Well, there's like 32 bowl games, so somebody's got to go. But it's also good for the team. All about the team. So anyway, that's about it for me. I worked today kind of by myself in the back kitchen. Haywire helped a little bit. Actually, quite a bit. So I was happy to get home to watch the game. I stopped by Fat T's. He had a big feast. I had steak and cheese and carrots and little meatballs. Just right. So anyway, I think I've probably said too much. Knock on wood. Keep it classy, interweb. And until I see you mañana, I bid you all arrivederci and adieu. Oh, that was nice.